Hey guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. So today we've got a new parcel all the way from Germany, and it's from our good friends at Schleich. They've kindly sent over some new samples for us, so we're going to unbox these and take a closer look. So let's get started. Remember, if you're using a craft knife, get adult supervision because these things are sharp and nasty. Got my cup of tea all ready to go, so let's get these things out of the box. So we got some foam padding in there, and we've got several small bundles. So see if you can guess what these are going to be. They're from the new 2015 line. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new figures, and these are a set of minifigures from Schleich that are being released in 2015, and they're miniature versions of some of their existing dinosaur figurines. So now you can have baby versions of your existing Schleich figures, which we think is very, very exciting. So let's get these out of their wrapping. So here are the minifigures out of their wrapping, and they look fantastic. Schleich very kindly sent us 2 of each, which makes me think soon we're going to have to do a giveaway for these guys. So let's take a closer look at each one. So first up, here's the beautifully crafted Schleich Velociraptor minifigure. You can see the logo there, and this is a beautifully crafted little miniature version of his big brother figure, and you can see that he's got a little spot of gloss on the eye to give his eye that genuine wet look, and his mouth has been sculpted and painted very carefully. He's even got little feathers hanging from under his arm. So this is a really nice counterpart to the larger Schleich Velociraptor. I really like the airbrushing going along the back, and it's just a nice little baby version of that Velociraptor figure. Next up is the heavily armoured Ankylosaurus, and he looks fantastic. You can see the Schleich logo there. Really love the level of gloss on this one. It's got a really nice little beady eye, and again very carefully sculpted and painted. You can see the tongue in the mouth there, and that is absolutely tiny. They've really crammed in a lot of detail on this piece. Look at this sort of crocodilian scaling going on, and the posing as well. It's just fascinating to look at. To see these in miniature is just fantastic. Moving on to our old friend the Stegosaurus here. You can see the Schleich logo there, and he comes in this lovely aquamarine blue. You can see again the eyes catching the light with its gloss. I don't know how they crammed that much detail into the paint job. You've even got spattered paint going along the back there. Really love this wrinkly sculpt. They just packed a lot of detail into these miniature figures, and they do have a stocky build that makes them look like a baby version, so they'd look great next to their adult counterparts. Next up, here's a firm favourite. You can see the Schleich logo there. This is the Triceratops, and we've reviewed the adult version of this one on the channel. It's a really popular review because it comes in this really bright red, which contrasts this one, more of a neutral colour tone on this one, but really, really nice. They've packed so much detail into this. Just a really beautiful little figure. Love the way the eye is catching the light. Just really beautifully painted, this one. Next up is the Quetzalcoatlus, and this is a very faithful representation of what we see in the adult figure. If you haven't seen the review for this one, link is down below. Same for the Triceratops, but a really, really nice striking paint job for this baby version of the Quetzalcoatlus. Really, really nice looking. You can see the Schleich label there. And here's another firm favourite, the Triceratops. Just look at the detail on this. Scaling all over the body, and a really nice striking, almost war paint colour scheme going on there. I really love these, almost like artificial eyes on the frill. And actually in nature there are a lot of things that have fake eyes printed on their pigment to kind of ward off predators, to make them look bigger than they are. Next up, the ferocious Tyrannosaurus Rex, and this is again a really faithful baby version of the T-Rex figure in its adult form. If you haven't seen the review for this one, we've actually got 2 reviews of this dinosaur from Schleich. Go and check those out, links are down below. I love this yellow stripe running along the body, and the fine scaling detail is absolutely astonishing. And the feet are large like they are on the adult Rex, so really, really nice. And the arms are small. Lovely creasing going on around the neck there. Just an absolutely beautiful sculpt on this one. And lastly, here's the brightly coloured Spinosaurus. This one comes in purple and yellow, and you can see he's got a nice cream underbelly going on. Now what's cool about this one is the scales actually match the patterning of the adult version. They're very square, and that's exactly what they've got on the adult sculpt of this Spinosaurus. So these baby counterparts are really nice to sit beside their adult versions. Okay, so how do the adults size up to their baby counterparts? Here's just a few. Here's the Spinosaurus, and here's the Spinosaurus baby. Pretty cool. Here's the adult T-Rex, and here's the baby T-Rex next to him. I really like these. The sculpt really complements each other, and I like the fact that the baby T-Rex is almost like it's derived from a similar colour of the feet, and on the crest it almost feels like it's a younger variation of the T-Rex. Here's the Pentaceratops adult, and here's the Pentaceratops baby. Again, they look really nice together. I think they complement each other really well. And lastly, here's the Quetzalcoatlus adult, and here's the Quetzalcoatlus baby side by side. So I think they look really nice together. And all of these adults have been reviewed on the channel. Links to each of them are down below. So just how many are these minifigures? Well, I've got my tape measure here, and you're looking at about 2.5 inches, which is about 6 to 7 centimeters long on average. And then in terms of the height for each, you're looking at around 1.5 to 2 inches, so about 4 or 5 centimeters tall. So these are absolutely minuscule, and if I bring in my fingers here, you can see how much detail they've packed into this Pentaceratops, for example. So there we have it, guys. That was today's look at the 2015 Schleich minifigure dinosaurs. These are super high detailed versions of their adult counterparts, and they really complement them well. So if you do have the adult versions, these are really worth a pickup. However, if you don't worry, these are still worth collecting and are probably one of the best dinosaur minifigures I've seen on the market so far. So definitely worth a pickup, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you enter the competition on the main channel homepage. We're giving away a Lost World Thrasher T-Rex, which is a massive dinosaur figure, so go and check that out and make sure you enter. Entry is free and simple. In the meantime, guys, rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.